You know, I've been seeing this report all over the internet starting last night. Yep, man's penis cut off and thrown in garbage disposal. That's right. I've been seeing this everywhere, and it just bothers me. So I've got to say something, okay? California woman wins. Okay, a Southern California woman was in custody Tuesday after authorities said she drugged her estranged husband, tied him to a bed, and cut off his penis and put it through the garbage disposal. Okay, you know, the last time we had something like this happen with Miranda Bobbitt, she became very, very famous amongst the women, didn't she? The women across this country idolized her. They thought it was awesome that she done that. Okay, and that's no lie. That's exactly how that played out. When it was all said and done, she became a star. She was idolized by women. That's right, by the women, because they thought it was so cool. So I guess my question to women, since women want to think this way, now we have a repeat, a damn near a repeat, because, well, it was idolized. It was idolized by women. So you got another woman who, this many years later, has decided they're going to take their turn. So this goes out to the women who think this is cool. It's awesome to cut off a guy's penis, okay? So to all of you women who think it's cool and think Miranda Bobbitt's a star and that this gal's cool and all this shit. So I suppose what should happen to you then, when you get caught in your next lie and cheating, is maybe your husband should have drugged you or knocked you out, however he did. I don't care if he took a bat and knocked you out. However he does it, tie you up and tie you to the bed and wait for you to wake up. And just as you're waking up, he could have a flaying knife out. That's right. And he could cut your vagina out of your body, leaving you a bigger hole yet. Wouldn't that be cool? And then after that happens, all the men in America can idolize. That's right, they can idolize him. They can stand by him and think that's cool. You know, just like Miranda Bobbitt and all you women who idolized her and thought it was so cool. And this will be the male version of Miranda Bobbitt. And he can be idolized and put up on a pedestal the way you females across this country idolize Miranda Bobbitt, okay? And you're going to say, well, because he cheated. Well, so she cheated. So, you know, he cheated and it was cool to cut off his penis. She cheated and it was cool to get out the flaying knife and cut out her vagina. Now, I know you're not going to think that's cool, and I know you're going to be upset. You're going to say, no, blah, 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 and you're going to be mad about that. But this only goes out to all you women who loved the idea of this, that thought it was so cool what Miranda Bobbitt did, and you idolized it, okay? Because that's exactly what happened in this country. Thousands and thousands and thousands of women idolized it and thought it was cool. So, to all of you women who think it's cool, this is exactly what needs to happen. Okay, the next time a woman gets caught cheating by the husband, then I guess he has the right to knock her out, tie her up, get out a flaying knife, and cut her vagina out of her body. Yes, I know she'll be bleeding profusely. Possibility she could die. Yes, there's that possibility. And then, regardless of what the outcome is, whether she lives or dies, all the males across the country idolizing. That's right. You know, I mean, thousands and thousands of males, just like the women did from Miranda Bobbitt, idolizing. And when you women are having your little outrage and your little temper tampering over it, I want you to remember what you've done with Miranda Bobbitt and how it was so funny and how you idolized it. And then I want you to look at what the men are doing and you'll see yourselves. And as you're seeing yourselves and you're pissed off about it, you need to ask yourself, why are you pissed? It was okay when it was the other way around, wasn't it? So it should be okay now, right? And when you disagree with it and say, no, it's not, because what? Because you love your fucking division? Because what? Because you think you're above somebody else? Because you think you're above the males? Because you're better than a male? You're above them? You're more intelligent than them? You're more smarter than them? If you actually believe that hogwash, that you're better than them, so you're smarter than them, you're more intelligent than them, you're this than them, It's because you fell for fluff and stuff, the brain rape of society. And that don't make you smarter, that makes you dumber. Because if you fall for fucking the social conditioning machine's propaganda to dumb you down, you're not more intelligent, you're dumb. You're more dumber. Because that's what the dumbing down process is about. It's to fool you. And they did a really good, wonderful fucking job of dumbing down the population across this country, I'm telling you. A beautiful job. But I wanted to say this about this story. Only because, you know, this story right here pisses me off. Okay? The nice thing about it is at least she is in jail on a $1 million bond, okay? After she's booked in, okay, Orange County Jail, investigators aggressive. Okay? False imprisonment, that's right, they're getting her for false imprisonment with a deadly weapon, okay, and then, of course, imprisonment, assault with a deadly weapon. Okay? Administering a drug with intent to commit a felony. So she's got some good charges on her. And I hope she does some time, but we know how our court system is, don't we? Yep. We know how the court system's stacked, and we know she's a female. So we know there's a really good probability that she'll walk. We do know that already, right? Yep. And we know if she walks that there'll be lots of women out here idolizing her probably again. And so that's the reason I said what I said. I don't really condone violence. This stuff needs to stop, okay? But if she walks, and we have thousands of women idolizing her like Morena Bobbitt, and you women repeat yourselves again, then I would hope that some guy comes along and repays the favor. And then I would tell all the men out there in this country to make sure and idolize them. To make sure and idolize them. So that you women who are pulling this fucking sick in the head crap can taste your own medicine. Because sometimes in life, I guess it's sad to say, but sometimes in life, one must taste one's medication before one will grow the fuck up and stop doing unto others what they don't want done unto themselves. That's sad to say, but it's true. And that's what this has come down to. One must taste their own medication so that they will learn a valuable lesson in life that they shouldn't have had to taste that medication to begin with. But the dumbing down process worked, and they thought they were so intelligent. They were so intelligent, they outsmarted themselves with their dumbness. But that's what I say, and that's my feelings and opinions about this particular story because of the fact that this is not a first time, it's the second time, and I've seen what happened the first round. I watched what happened the first round, and I only got this to say. If this gal walks when it's all said and done and you women idolize her again, then I hope the men give you a little payback. And if you find a woman with her vagina cut out, that's right, when she got caught cheating, her vagina gets cut out. And after her vagina gets cut out with a flaying knife, that's right, and put down a garbage disposal or whatever, burned, incinerated, don't care. Okay? Then the men in this country can do the very same thing and idolize the guy for doing it. And the women who are pulling this crap can have a taste of their own medicine. Because it's sad. But sometimes I guess that's what it takes to get people to grow the fuck up. Because it's wrong. Period. Anyhow, this is how sick you are. You couldn't just divorce him and leave him. No. You had to think it was cool to cut his penis off because Morena Bobbitt did it. So we're going to have Mr. Morena Bobbitt who's going to take a flaying knife and cut your vagina out when you're caught cheating because it's cool. It's the end thing to do, right? You sick fucking people. Anyhow, leave your comments and opinions. The next video, you have a good one.